Welcome back, it's Yvonne here. Welcome to Pericil, and as expected and promised, we're going to talk about Alopecia Areata Monolocularis, which means temporary bald spot or baldness in a singular space or spot. So it's essentially a bald spot, and it should only appear in one side of your head or your beard or your legs or pubic hair, everything. There are different types of alopecia. Mine just happens to be on my head. And it all started a year ago, or over a year ago really, January 2017, where I first noticed a 4 centimeter bald spot on the left side of my head. And this is a picture of it. Yep, it's pretty gnarly a little bit. And what caused it was an episode of stress. So about the root of that stress, I was on a F1 or student visa to study in the United States. I finished a bachelor's, I did a master's, and then I worked for a year because they do give you a year permit if you're able to get a job in 90 days. And I got the year permit. I got a job and I was perfectly happy, but it was time to go back home, and I really want to stay. I would like to do that in the future. So I was really under a lot of stress, and I had to move everything back and emotions, everything, bibbidi babbidi, bald spot. It was the first time that ever happened, so I was pretty shocked. And when I got to Panama, I went to the dermatologist, and he told me that it was, alopecia areata. It was temporary. The hair would grow back. Everything was going to be fine. But he then proceeded to inject me in my head with corticosteroids. So he shot corticosteroids on my head, and that did help the growing, I'm assuming. I only went once because I didn't really feel comfortable with doing that to myself, and I don't want to do that again, although it did grow back. This is the hair right now, like this whole thing fell off, and that's a good chunk of hair. And so this year I wanted to do something different. I wanted to have a little bit more of a natural approach. So I made this like mix of oils, and it also has essential oils. I'll leave the recipe down below with pictures and steps and everything. And I'm applying that once a week, every time I wash my hair, really. So I massage it for like 5 minutes, and then I leave it on for 20, and then I wash my hair with rosemary shampoo and conditioner, as usual. So that's what I'm doing this time, and let's see, I'm gonna check back on this issue because it's really, I'll show you if I can find it, but I do want to keep a little diary. I usually take pictures of things like this when they appear in my body, so I'll just share it with other people. I don't know if, anybody has gone through this, or maybe wants that serum to apply it on your, tus entradas, what's that called? Your entries? Gosh, I don't know. But to this part of your hair where we usually lose a lot of it. Where is this thing? Oh, I think I found it. Are you here? Yep. Nope. Gosh, that's not it. False alarm. Okay, so I do have a lot of hair, and it's a good thing because definitely covers up the bald spot to the point that I cannot locate it right now, but I swear it's there. Ooh, found it. You have to feel your way through it. Are you ready? I think you can see it now. Okay. 1, 2, bam! So that's it. I hope that you can see it. If you can't see it, I'll post pictures here, and I'll still post them regardless. And that's a 2 centimeter bald spot this time. It was 4 centimeters last time, so I do feel better, but it happened again, so I know that I need to address the actual root of the stress and not just the symptoms, which is the bald spot in this case. And the root of the stress this time around was that my work visa, which we applied for, was denied. That was late January, and it definitely hit me hard. Like, I just feel like, somebody took the rug from under my feet and I just kind of like, landed on the side or something. Like, it was really intense, but I'm really working through it. We're appealing the decision because I don't think that was a good enough reason to deny me my work visa, etc. Whatever, I'll catch up on that later when I actually have an update. But yeah, I just need to address the root of the stress, and I am taking measurements to help me deal with stress, and not only related to the work visa or the status that I have in the United States, but also with everything else in my life, and there's a lot of stress in everybody's life. Like, I get it, I'm 25, like, what the hell does she know about stress? I get that, like, I definitely do see that, but everybody has their own problems, and I think that we need to share more tools and just teach each other how each of us deals with it, and maybe it can help another person. So what I started doing is just meditating every morning, and I try to do 15 minutes, or I do it at night, and just breathe throughout the day, take times here and there, maybe just a minute of deep breaths, and just focused mind, just clearing up my mind, and being more aware of when I'm having like tensions and all this in my body while I'm working and stuff like that. And it's definitely made a difference. Even if I've only done it for a couple of days now, like, I feel so much clear-headed. I do feel better, and I also want to get a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but I'm still doing my research on that. But I do want like hands-on tools, so like anything I learn, I'm obviously going to share it with you guys, because this is what this is for. It's more of a sharing knowledge thing. And yeah, so it's time for me to wash my hair, so I'm gonna change the setup right here. I'm gonna go upstairs and we're gonna put on the serum. I'm gonna show you how I apply it, how I massage it, and then I just leave it on for 20 minutes. So definitely stay tuned.